You violated the non-aggression principle. You're right, let's cooperate. You violated the non-aggression principle. You're right, let's cooperate. You violated the non-aggression principle. You're right, let's cooperate. You violated the non-aggression principle. You're right, let's
Fearless
cooperate.
Assassins. The moral and philosophical
violated
defense
the
of homesteading.
non-aggression
So we will
principle. You're
continue
right, let's
what we
cooperate.
talked about last time, but this time we're going to go
You
more into
violated the
depth
non-aggression principle.
with
You're
homesteading.
right,
I
let's
feel like I need
cooperate.
to do that, to clear up some things, and
You
this
violated the
is going to be a
non-aggression
long.
principle. You're right, let's
It's going
cooperate.
to be a fun, long one. All right, let's start the game.
You violated the non-aggression
So,
principle.
as
You're
usual,
right, let's
how this
cooperate.
works is
You
we will
violated the
start
non-aggression
with
principle. You're right, let's
day of
cooperate.
defeat.
You
Wow.
violated the non-aggression
running some kind of
principle.
update on
You're
Steam
right,
or
let's
something?
cooperate.
Let's
You
see.
violated the non-aggression principle. You're right, let's cooperate.
Where is it?
You violated the non-aggression principle. You're right, let's
Oh well,
cooperate.
let's see. D to do this the
You
old way.
violated the non-aggression principle. You're right, let's cooperate.
D.
You violated the non-aggression principle. You're right, let's cooperate. You
Oh.
violated the non-aggression principle.
We're only-
You're right, let's cooperate.
Okay, let's get going here.
You violated the non-aggression principle. You're right, let's
All
cooperate.
right, welcome to another Friday night stream.
You violated the
Here in
non-aggression
Japan.
principle. You're right, let's cooperate.
And
You violated the
Oh.
non-aggression principle. You're right, let's
fine.
cooperate.
We'll play the usual.
You violated the
What?
non-aggression principle. You're right, let's
225 players?
You
No, that's a
violated the non-aggression
mistake.
principle. You're right, let's cooperate.
There's no way. Look at this top thing. 225 players. Latency. Let's try it. This just looks wrong. Amnesia server. Oh, I gotta check this out. Yeah, sir, not responding. No kidding. Oh, they're bots. Okay, I'm not gonna go on there. Screw that. Let's go to the usual EU Fast Path Community. That's usually a good. That's always a good server. That's a friendly server. Yeah. There's always people on it. All right. We'll start in our topic in a minute here. Once I get warmed up, playing a little bit. It's going to be a long essay. Always lag at first. All right. This is not Avalanche map. Let's go. Okay. What? Is there a sniper over there? There might be a sniper in the cafe. Medic! Watch out the window. Whoa! Grenade! I'm not warmed up yet. I'm never gonna warm up. So another, this Sunday will be another model building stream. I'm going to continue my series of Gundam Z high-grade model kit building. And this time we're going to do a model of my piano student's choice. He chose a model for this Sunday's model kit building. It's going to be Hyaku Ashiki. That's what it's called. Hyakushiki. Be the golden one. Hyaku 100. Hyaku is 100 and Shiki is the 100 faces or something. Yeah, I think there's only 3 possible faces you can choose. But that's gonna be a good kit. Yeah. Another high-grade model kit. Oh. Oh, yeah. You took care of me. All right. Thanks for joining us today. Nice Friday night. What time is it? Oh, it's only 8:40 here. Star the cat. Wow, that guy's just camping there. Okay. We gotta throw some grenades over there. Come on. Okay, let's see if we... Oh, no. Oh, man. Okay, I'll get started in the topic in a minute. Let me settle down a little bit. Jeez, Friday night. A little fun first. I like this guy's on here with the shovel, spamming the... Also have to give my mic some time to warm up. For some reason it just kind of crackles out. I don't know. Oh! Lost! Damn, he's up there. Hiding up there in the window. See, my mic went on again. You're not left the game, you're not an idle spectator. There's the Wolfie T. You can stay in spectator for as long as you want. Let's go. What are you doing, sir? Damn. They're really just destroying us. We haven't won a single round yet. We haven't gotten the tank. Shit. Oh, they're all in the cafe. Get in there, get in the cafe. Get rid of those guys. Schweizer. Whoa. What? I'm out of here. I don't know. How did you get me with that grenade? Wait just a second there. I was running away from that grenade. I was far enough away. I guess the splash damage is so big. Or I just suck so much. I like the spam. Oh, what the hell are you doing here, son? Where is he? Oh, you gotta be kidding. Alright, let me go a few more times, then I'll start reading. I can do my usual, like I did the last bunch of streams. I'll read a little bit, my essay, and then I'll play and continue talking. I'll take questions or comments as we go along. I'm not going to start yet. My mouth isn't warmed up. Whoa. Man, I just really... How do you get around that guy? Wow. Whoa. The idea of homesteading only works if there is terrain nullius where ownership doesn't yet exist. Right, exactly. That's exactly right. If there's no, how do you determine if it hasn't been claimed ownership? That's the question we're going to talk about today. How do you determine if it has ownership or not, pre-ownership or no ownership in the first place? Bum, ba, bum, bum. Oh! Yeah. Okay, let's go. Okay, one more and I'll read. I'll start the topic. Okay, go one more try here. Let's see if we get around the cafe. Wow. I don't think we're going to get around that cafe. Let's look at that mayhem. Hey, this guy put it. Jeez. All right, let's start the introduction. Let's get going here. I'm warmed up enough. Every square inch of planet and habitable surface is already claimed. Not really, no. Okay, the moral and philosophical defense of homesteading. So let me read the introduction. Introduction here, homesteading, in the philosophical context of property rights, refers to the principle by which an individual acquires ownership of an unowned natural resource through an act of original appropriation, typically by mixing one's labor with it or taking first possession. Right? So the concept central to the libertarian thought posits that the first person to use or transform a scarce resource, scarcity, establishes a legitimate claim to it, like the gold, excluding later claims, latecomers, from interfering without consent. Okay, interfering without consent, that's important. We'll get to that later. Rooted in the works of John Locke, of course, and elaborated by the more modern libertarians like Murray Rothbard and Hans Hermann Hoppe. I recommend Hans Hermann Hoppe's book, Democracy, the God That Fails. That's a really good book. Homesteading serves as the foundational mechanism for justifying private property in a world of scarcity. Morally, it extends from the axiom of self-ownership. So the idea that individuals have an absolute rights over their own bodies to external goods, promoting peaceful cooperation by avoiding conflicts over resources. We'll talk a little bit about Robin Crusoe and Friday in relation to that, philosophically. It is defended through arguments emphasizing rationality, non-aggression, the non-aggression principle, and the presuppositions of human discourse. So in my essay here, we're going to explore the defenses in depth, and so we'll draw on a lot of key libertarian arguments, while also we'll address some major criticisms, but I don't want to really address those much, just a little bit. Homesteading, robustness as a principle of justice. Oh, I got that right in my face. So first, we're going to kind of go into a little historical and philosophical roots, a little background first. Now, what happens when a piece of land has multiple resources? Well, the claim of apply for farming can deny you the right to build an oil rig on any farm, unless it's unowned, unless the other farms are unowned. If no one laid claim to those before. Yeah, you want to go into really good detail about laying claim to something. Read about the gold prospectors, how they lay claim to a gold claim. So, like example, you're a gold prospector. My great grandfather was a gold prospector from Scotland. He was, I think, gold prospecting in Canada, and he went down to Mexico. So if you're a gold prospector and you're looking for a good gold, a good place to mine gold, and you find what you think is a good place to mine gold, but you see that it's already been laying claim by, say, like an Indian tribe. They'll put the little rocks there. And so you find this thing is a good claim, but you see someone else has it, so you respect the person. You say, well, I'm not going to go in there. I don't want to bother them. That's their claim. So I'll go find someplace else. Okay. Let's get in here. Actually, can I make it? Yeah, that's your farm. You lay claim to farms. Does he have a flamethrower thing? Now, where's my teammate? Hey, everyone, I'm at the tank. So, getting to sort of the origins of homesteading and where the principle lies. And remember, this is the flow here is the moral and philosophical defense and nothing else. So we're talking about the theory behind it. And that's all I'm going to be talking about. Historical philosophical roots here is... So this principle traces the origin, of course, with John Locke's labor theory of property. And that was, you can find that in his second treatise of government, where Locke argued that by mixing one's labor with unowned land or resources, an individual removes them from a common state of nature and appropriates them as private property, provided enough as good is left for others. Locke viewed this as a natural right derived from self-ownership, of course, since individuals, they own their own labor. Extending it to external objects creates ownership. But modern libertarians are a little bit different here, like Rothbard's critique. He thought it was too overly restrictive, and he was arguing it could prohibit homesteading in a crowded world, says it's preventing aircraft overflights, if interrupted literally. Well, but it says like Rothbard refines homesteading as the absolute right to appropriate unowned resources through first use or transformation, without needing to ensure evaluative opportunities for others, as long as no prior claims existed. Right. But can't the oil prospector claim that I'm wasting the land? Well, if you're wasting the land, you're not going to be very productive. But that's up to you. As long as it doesn't, as long as you don't violate the non-aggression principle of your neighbors. Does my failure to mix my labor and the oil in the ground invalid? Yeah, because you're an irrational actor. And since you are you're an irrational actor, you're gonna suffer the consequences. Oh well, too bad. Okay, so now let's get to the heart of this here, the moral defense. And we're gonna stick with this flow of moral and philosophical defense. No hypothetical reality stuff anymore. This is a theory we're gonna stick to. So let's stick to the flow here. So morally, homesteading is defended as the extension of self-ownership. My mind, my body, my money, my choice. The absolute right to control one's body and action without interference. Remember that, Friday. Don't interfere. If individuals own themselves, which they do, they must be able to appropriate the external resources to sustain life, as denying this would contradict self-ownership. Right. By forcing dependence on others' permission. We go back to Rothbard. He argues that homesteading grants us an absolute property right, including the right to defend it with proportional force. Right. Proportional force. So proportional force means he's going to meet force with force. So if you come in and you're forceful and you're aggressive, already you escalated it to this violent force. Well, you violated the non-aggression principle, and I have no choice to defend myself with like force. So I meet the force, like force with force. And so, and as lacking any defense rights would negate true ownership. Right. This moral foundation promotes the human flourishing, that's important, in this scarce world. Don't forget scarcity. We're gonna go in the depth a little bit more on that. Clearly, property rules enable trade, innovation, and cooperation, avoiding the tragedy of the commons. were unowned resources that overexploited. So, so this human flourishing, right, in a scarce world, scarcity, we're able to trade and negotiate trade, voluntary trade, that we both agree upon. So if you're an irrational actor in this, you're not going to succeed. You will definitely suffer the consequences. And we're talking about, we're getting here to rationalism. So it also it kind of stops the overexploitation. How this works. You can grow food on the land. It's up to you. Let's vote for another map. I agree to vote. Okay, so back to the moral argument. Here we get to the non-aggression principle. The key moral argument is conflict avoidance. And this is why we use objectivism as a philosophical foundation, I can't talk, for anarcho-capitalism. And anarcho-capitalism is avoiding conflict avoidance. And we do that through the non-aggression principle. I'm sure we've all heard that, which prohibits initiating force. Well, yeah, it prohibits the initiating the force if the person accelerates force. Homesteading prioritizes the prior-later distinction. The first possessor, me, homesteader, has a just claim because they do not take from another, right? While latecomers aggress by interfering, right? For instance, imagine, here we get to Crusoe and Friday, two individuals, Robinson Crusoe and Friday, on an island. If Crusoe's first fashions a stick into a spear, right, his ownership is morally justified, right? Friday's seizure would initiate aggression. Whoops. Undermining peaceful revolution. Okay, well, we're trying to avoid the conflict, so Friday violated that. Oh, well. Too bad for Friday. Got to meet aggression with like aggression. This contrasts the alternative with agrarianism, which rejects homesteading and applies human extinction by requiring universal consent for resources. A moral absurdity incompatible with survival, right? Is this... Oh, this is an avalanche. And fostering... so it's fostering a society that where rights are earned through productive action rather than granted by authority. Right. Right. Through productive action, production. And that's what capitalism is all about. It's not a competitive system. It's a moral social system that's based on creativity. Because the attribute of a man is his mind, and his mind is able to create something. Hey, go. And you create something of value that other people might value, because each person is allowed to judge the value of your product. And if they see a value in your product, they agree to pay a certain amount for your product. Your last video, there's no reason for an owner to trade ownership for labor when they can trade across access for labor instead. What? There's no reason for an owner to trade ownership for labor when they can trade access for labor instead. Why not if they agree on? Oh, we won? Oh, gee, that was fast. Speaking of trading ownership, yeah, I did see your comment on the last video, and I should have commented on it, but I didn't. So okay. So now we made the I made the moral defense of it, and so yeah, the key component there is conflict avoidance. Okay, so now we've gone from the moral defense, we go to a philosophical defense. Remember, sticking to the theory and the moral defense. So, wow, boy. So philosophically, homesteading is rationalized as a principle of justice in first acquisition, right? Ensuring property rights are objective intersubjectively assertable, and conflict avoiding. So borders must be perceivable, fencing land or transforming resources to prevent disputes. Yeah, I mean, before the advent of barbed wire, they had other ways to kind of fence off the land, you know. Maybe a tribe would put little rocks there to secure their claim, or someone build like a little tent or something so that people can perceive that there's a boundary there that someone had laid claim to. Whoops, wrong guy. Okay, so the borders must be perceivable like that, and they must be seen to prevent the disputes. They're also like verbal claims. See, verbal claims though fail that test. You might argue, as they lead to overlapping assertions without resolution. Yeah. The problem with the verbal claim, it's not really binding. Wow, we won again. Well, I don't know what that. So the Blockian proviso, named after Walter Block, he bolsters this by prohibiting forestalling. Now, forestalling is appropriating land in the ways that block others from homesteading unowned areas. Yeah. See, there's always a moral laws there that permit these things from happening, such as claiming a donut-shaped plot that encircles another property. This proviso is not an external constraint, but inherent into homesteading. It's inherent. These laws are inherent in homesteading, preventing logical contradictions like incompossible rights. For example, a duty to enter land and not to enter it simultaneously, thus maintaining rationality. Yeah, so we're just using, suppose the only source of water on the land is the wall that Robin Crusoe dug. Well, he was access to the water, and when Friday become his servant, why would he wouldn't demand Friday to become a servant. Friday, it's a voluntary agreement. Friday would have to agree. Well, what exchange for labor? So yeah, he's exchanging one value for another value. Friday has agreed to say, yeah, I'll work to help you procure the water, but I also have something that you don't have. I have, like, say, a fish net. So I can help you catch fish and help you with the water. As long as it's an even trade-off. And they can negotiate that trade-off. Okay. As long as they agree to it, it doesn't matter. If Friday agrees to it, says, sure, why not? Okay, I agree to it. Sounds good to me. But Friday can offer something, because remember, when you're ever exchanging and bargaining with people, you're always exchanging with somebody that knows something that you don't, and you know something that they don't. So you engage in a trade-off. So I'm sure it would work out. Oh, I'm gonna take that flag. Now we can go a little bit of criticism. So supposedly, despite all these strengths, we won again. The criticism is supposedly coercive or incoherent. One charge is circularity. Why does it have to be an even? Because you're trading. Because this is the moral defense. It's a moral defense because you're trading something of equal value for something of equal value. A compromise is immoral because you're compromising a higher value for a lesser value. You want to trade for an even value. That's why it's morally necessary. That's the moral defense. Compromise is altruism. The compromise is just evil because you're sacrificing a higher value for something of a lesser value. So that's why it's an even. It always has to be even trade because you're trying to avoid conflict. Wow, we won 4 in a row so quickly. I think the conquer the world. Okay.
that's why we always like to see even trade. So it's an even deal. So that's what we have. Well, if Robinson Crusoe is an immoral actor, he's an irrational actor, he will have consequences then. He will face consequences for that. And there'll be negative consequences. I mean, it's your choice to be an irrational actor if you want to be that immoral and irrational actor, but it's not going to be beneficial to either party. And Crusoe's he's gonna suffer the consequences hard time. Like, oh man, maybe I shouldn't have been irrational. And if it'll continue this irrationality, you'll offer nothing of value, or even nothing of market value. Because a man is free. He's left to choose of his own. He's left to use his own judgment of the value of something, to see a value in it. And the value is, can he benefit from it? Can he gain knowledge from it? Can he? Yeah. We're just really destroying these people. Now the allies are leaving. Friday won't deal with Robinson Crusoe then. Crusoe's irrational. And so Friday's just going to say, well, there's no reason to deal with this guy. Let's go find someone else. Or he can try to maybe talk some sense into it, but that was Crusoe's choice to be immoral and irrational. All actions are volitional. So Crusoe chose to be immoral. So now he's going to pay the consequences. So since they didn't avoid the conflict with each other, and Crusoe is the immoral actor here, and he's maybe engaged in some kind of violence, well then Friday can meet that violence with violence. Like that. Tit for tat. We're sticking with the moral justification for this. We're not divagating for them. That's the flow. So like the moral, the philosophical pillars we're talking here are property rights. It extends to self-ownership, to scarce resources, scarcity through first appropriation. So that's what we're talking about. We're ensuring conflict avoidance. We're trying to avoid conflict. And of course, the most important thing, we want to uphold rationality. If you're an irrational actor, like you said Crusoe has become, or is in the first place, well, he's going to meet the consequences of his irrationality. And he's not going to offer anything of benefit to anybody. And he'll just sort of be by himself and maybe starve to death. I don't know. Too bad. You lost, Crusoe. So it's... well, you just said Crusoe is immoral. So obviously he's done something immoral. Some sort of act of violence. You just said he was immoral. So Crusoe... by what you just said there, he's done something violent, something immoral. That's what it means. That's what immoral means. He's something bad. Like this guy right here. He's dead already. No need. No man is entitled to another man's labor. Not if the other man agrees to work for him. Well, he's not going to. Well, Friday's not going to be helpful to Crusoe if Crusoe's done something immoral. That's not going to be beneficial to both parties. That's why Friday's not going to agree to work for him. No, I don't agree with that at all. I believe Friday's right to life outweighs Robinson's right to property. No. Robinson Crusoe did something bad. He did something immoral. He's got to pay the consequences for it. His right to property is his right to life because his property is his self-ownership. He owns it's his body, his mind, his money, his choice. He's not obligated to no man. He only has orientation and fealty to reality and no man. In? Boy, we're... Okay, I don't know what's going on here. I haven't got a single flag. Yeah, because like in a free society, homesteading empowers individuals to create value without coercion, right? That's the key thing, without coercion. And it empowers the individual to do this, to create. It's about production, producing something of value, a social value that other people recognize the value in. And it fosters property and justice. So yeah, so like the relic here, we're against collectivism. Come here. You gotta stay in the area. We got the churchyard. Once we get that, that's game over, man. Let's go.
I'm libertarian, but I'm anarcho-capitalist.
Okay. No, it's not. It said you're owning a resource that another person needs. I'm owning a resource. It's my resource, but I agreed to sell it or exchange it for something else. It's called an even trade. It's not coercion. Only if the two people agree on it. I agree to pay. Well, let's go to another map. As soon as we get to the churchyard, it's... That's why... Oh, see, let's see. What's Flash? Let's vote on that map. I don't know what Flash map is. Oh, good. A lot of people voted for Flash. It's not coercive. It's a non-coercive system because people are agreeing to a voluntary trade for these things. If the guy keeps all the resources...
Wealth is created.
Wealth and resources do not exist out statically somewhere. We create wealth. Get the Weimar. What? Asking any price? If the guy's asking any price at all, he's not going to be a very good seller because people are really going to pay his price and then he'll go out of business. He's the one that's going to suffer the consequences. He can't just ask any price. He can only sell whatever the demand is of that price because the demand is left to each individual to judge for himself what the value is, what the benefit of this product is. And then they agree to trade off. To agree to pay this much for that. If you overcharge something, any price, well, you're not going to really survive, are you, as a rational businessman? you're gonna probably starve to death. The people aren't going to pay that. They're going to say, well, that's not, I don't agree to pay that much because that's not what the demand is for. Demand is. So you can't just ask any price. It has to be whatever the demand is. Supply and demand. That's why that's so important. This is not Avalanche. Oh, is this Flash map? Okay. Get in here. Let's see if I can get the flag over here. Damn. You guys are bullet sponges. A rational trade-off only works if both parties are rational. But it's your choice to be irrational. If you want to choose to be irrational, okay, that's all actions are volitional. So if you choose, that's fine, but you'll pay the consequences for it. It's up to you. You do you. See, usually there's people up in that room. Let's go. So I think I've gone over that. Let me let this go here. Let's see. Select all. Let me go here. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oops. I gotta go back here. There. All right. Oh, I said, okay. I think I answered this question. Does Friday have the right to take water by force? No. He can't take it by force. Even if, well, Crusoe will pay, well, you said immoral, yeah, irrational and immoral. So yeah, if Crusoe is acting this way, he's done something immoral, irrational, well, he's going to pay the consequences for it. Friday won't have a right to take it. Just Friday just won't want to deal with Crusoe then. Friday will just create it himself. It's about wealth creation. You create your own wealth. No one, they get to decide. It says who gets to decide whether what, we don't need a third party to decide this. Because Friday will see that's not a fair deal. He will judge. Friday will judge of his own individual judgment. Let he be judged unless someone else judge him. So yeah, he's going to judge and say, well, this is not a fair deal. And maybe Crusoe will come to his senses. He'll realize, hey, you know, maybe I shouldn't have done that irrational, immoral thing. Maybe I'll change something. And that's good. He did that of his own volition. We don't need a third party in there to decide, because Friday has decided by himself. He's judged Crusoe to be immoral and irrational. And Friday has a choice not to deal with him. Friday can go on and just do his own thing then. And maybe he'll come back later, Crusoe. You know, hey, you ever think twice about this? What? Just dig a new well? Well, yeah, of course you're going to create something. Yeah, that's not absurd at all. You create it yourself. He doesn't need Crusoe anymore. No, I don't need him anymore. I just dig my own well then. The heck with him. Why do we need a third-party arbiter? We don't need a third-party arbiter in this. Yeah. Come on. Okay. Oops, I'm in the wrong place. You can't force. Yeah, you can't come in and use force. You can't force Crusoe to do anything. If he's acting irrational, Friday's just, I'm not going to deal with this guy. Go somewhere else. You can't have a third party to force them to exchange. That violates the non-aggression principle. And now you're using government coercion, government violence to force two people to cooperate that don't want to cooperate. Because one of them's irrational and immoral. And I choose not to cooperate with Crusoe anymore, so he's irrational, so bye-bye. I'm going to create something myself then. Now you've created wealth. We don't need the government with a monopoly on violence to solve this. That just makes it worse. Now you're creating even more conflict when you get the government monopoly. Last time, balanced teams. Well, how are they going to do that? Yeah, it doesn't look very balanced. Okay, well, let's stick with the moral justification with this and not some the hypothetical. Because if you bring up hypothetical situations, rhetoric like this, there's got to be some moral or fundamental principles behind it. Like a fable, like the fox and the tail fable, or the fox and the grapes. He doesn't have to dig a well. You can get water other ways. There's other ways that you can trap water. You don't have to dig a well. Why do you have to dig a well? There's other ways to get water. Yes. Start a vote map. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can play some Wolf ET pretty soon. Ah. Hey, now the teams are unbalanced. They got more on the allies. Ah, well, we have to deal with this now. What is the limit on your right to set prices with selling something you own? Depends on what the demand is. If nobody sees the value in what I've created, there's no demand for it. There's no demand for it. No one's going to pay for it. People aren't going to pay for something, whatever they see the value of that is. And they're allowed to use their own judgment to judge the value of something and what they're willing to pay for. What? Don't like the hypothetical. No, I didn't like it because when you bring up hypothetical situations, there's got it. What's the principle behind it? What's the morals you're teaching? We're not enforcing property rights. Nobody's forcing property rights. No one said that. It's about laying ownership to something that was previously unowned. How was that? You said abhorrent leads to abhorrent situations? Well, you just said Crusoe was acting abhorrently. So you think Friday wants to deal with that person, wants to engage in a trade-off with this irrational, immoral person? He's already acted in an immoral way. He's already escalated the violence. So it's Friday's choice to not deal with him, deal with Crusoe. But it's not going to be beneficial to Crusoe in the long run, because you have low time preferences here. So in the long run, it'd be beneficial if you just weren't irrational or acting immoral. Because you both benefit from each other. Property rights is not enforcing. Enforcing is when you're forcing. Well, what do you mean by enforcing property rights? Who's enforcing property rights? He has a choice. The Friday has no choice to deal with Crusoe. Yes, he does. He has a choice. He has a choice not to deal with him. Why doesn't he have a choice? We're all faced with choices every day. So he has a choice. He's not going to die of thirst because there's other ways to collect water besides dealing with someone irrational. Campers. Rights do exist. They exist outside the human consciousness. They don't need enforcement. Don't you think Crusoe's gonna die of hunger? Crusoe's not gonna really. Yes, rights exist. Rights exist outside of our consciousness. Yeah, they always exist. They're universal. No one creates the laws, and we don't need anybody to enforce those laws because we have each other to enforce the laws. Only if the hypothetical has some moral principle behind it. Well, there's other things on an island, not just water. If you're... Guys. How come we didn't change the map? We haven't won this map. Why was the other map so easy to win? I got the point back. Well, I think it's probably time to change the game in a minute. If there's anything else left on this map. And it's funny, we always end up playing this map at this time, almost every Friday. They must like this map. Alright. Okay, maybe I won't go in there. Let's try a different way. Go, go, go. Well, maybe that's not a good place to go. What? Debt bondage? I wasn't mentioning anything about debt bondage. Hey guys, stop gathering here. Oh, yeah, Baker Man dominating me. Okay. That kill did not count. Oh. Hey, what are you doing here? Oh, are we going to lose this map? God, I hope so. Yeah, but I wasn't talking about debt bond. I was talking about the moral defense of homesteading, moral and philosophical defense. It's just keep with what the flow was in the first. We're gonna lose. Get the play. Yes. Great. Okay. I'm gonna move on from this game and play some Wolf ET now. I don't want to connect.
You violated the non-aggression principle. You're right. Let's cooperate. You violated the non-aggression principle. You're right. Let's cooperate.
Let's see. Robinson Crusoe claims such a high value for his water that Friday goes into debt bondage. Friday would just leave and just get his own water someplace else. He doesn't need Crusoe. You can collect water without a well. I don't understand.
You violated the non-aggression principle. You're right. Let's cooperate. You violated the non-aggression principle. You're right. Let's cooperate.
And that would be too bad for Crusoe then, because he won't have anybody to deal with.
You're right. Let's cooperate. You violated the non-aggression principle.
And how is Crusoe going to collect his fish?
You violated the non-aggression principle. You're right. Let's cooperate. You violated the non-aggression principle. You're right. Let's cooperate.
All right.
You violated the non-aggression principle. You're right. Let's cooperate.
Let's get to Fearless Assassins. How many people are on there? Ah, okay, this map again. What? The system works perfectly as long as you don't test. You test it. That's how you test it. We already kind of talked about that.
Objective secured.
Okay, what did I pick? Oh,
They have damaged our command post. Objective secured. Yes. They have in a command post. Construct the command post.
oh, shit.
Command post constructed. Great shot to cover. Dynamite planted. Objective.
Well, then, if okay, again, you engage in a trade-off then.
They have damaged our command post.
And this resource isn't just something that exists statically somewhere.
They have constructed a command post. Great shot. Yes. Away, baby.
Well, that's fun. Let's see. Wait a minute. How many bots are on here? 4.
Objective taken.
Okay.
Objective taken.
Well, the pharmacy is not going to, again, we're going around in circles here because the pharmacy won't sell them to you and anybody else or can't afford it. They're going to go out of business because no one's going to buy them.
Objective taken. Construct the command post.
And then someone else will just come around and create their own pharmacy that other people can afford. The wealth is created. This stuff is created. This stuff doesn't exist statically somewhere in a box out in space somewhere.
Dynamite planted.
They're just going to go out of business if they can't sell, or they're keeping it from people. This completely just go bankrupt.
Objective taken. Objective taken.
Eh.
Taken. The enemy's weakened. Objective secured. Need a medic.
Thank you, sir. Roadrunner.
Whoa. Hello.
Ah.
Shot. Objective taken.
Right. Oh, let's build a command post.
Command post constructed. Barricade. Need a medic.
Oh, barricade is destroyed. Oops, wrong way.
They have damaged our command post.
Okay, plenty of people buy them, sure. And people with more than me, yeah, sure.
Taken.
Or you just get a better job.
Objective secured. Killing spree. Great shot. Whoa. Need a medic. Need a medic. Yes. They have constructed a command post. Go undercover. Killing spree. Objective secured.
These are fundamentally limited. Well, that's what scarcity. But you can't just. You have to produce those resources too. I mean, you have to figure out a way to get them and gather them up and create the necessary. You have to create the necessary tools to get them, and that requires other people's work and you pay these people, and then those people get the money from you, and they spend the money on your products. I think it's a pretty fair trade-off.
Great shot. Oh yes.
And people can create their own wealth with something else, or maybe they can come up with something better, something more efficient, productive to gather the resources.
Objective secured. Killing spree. Hello. Objective taken.
I'm getting some headshots in there. Oh,
Command post constructed.
people do that. People get better jobs when they have cancer like that. Sure they do.
Killing spree.
I don't see why they couldn't get a better job. I mean, people are willing to work, and people, overcome that too. They'll still work and still live their life. They're not going to just give up. And there's plenty of people that work their jobs. They have cancer, AIDS, and other debility. Even people that are amputees, and yeah, they end up just working anyway. Sometimes part-time jobs, full-time jobs. Even people with autism, like severe autism, get jobs. If people are just willing to work, and a lot of them will, they don't just give up.
Need a medic.
Take that, Razor Fist.
They have damaged our command post. Great shot.
All right. What?
I'm constructed. Command post constructed. Killing spree.
Ah. I forgot they had that rocket at the end here, and you have to blow up the rocket. All these dynamite.
Killing spree. Fire in the hole. I need ammo. Negative. Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
damn it.
I'm a medic.
Where's my...
They have damaged our command post.
Go. Is Invader on tonight? Okay, we got 5 bots on our team. No, 5 bots on the allies. We only got 4 on ours. Yes. I think it's better to play this game during the day.
Hello.
More people.
Great shot.
Ah,
Medic.
got him.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, you've created wealth for yourself. Sure you have. And you go and you created your own wealth for yourself, and you use that wealth to buy other products, and you buy the other products, and that helps create more jobs because it encourages the business to produce more of the product. So they need more help. So they're going to hire more people. It benefits everybody exponentially. You always create the wealth for yourself. Wealth doesn't, like I said, wealth does not exist in some vacuum somewhere outside in a static condition. It's always something you create no matter what.
Generator constructed. Defend the generator.
Ah, how many seconds is left? 27 seconds.
Danke. I'm constructing.
No, 18. Did they?
Command post constructed.
They're supposed to tell me if the counter is going down.
Yes. Yeah.
Is the counter going down?
Dynamite planted.
Oh, jeez. Panzerfaust.
Need a medic. Dynamite.
Holy. 15 seconds. Are we supposed to? I forget. Switch.
There's no way. There's only like 10 seconds on the timer left. We're going to lose.
Great shot. Medic.
Oh.
Good game. Out away, baby. Good game. Dynamite planted. Yes. Great shot. Killing spree.
Oh, did I stop it? No.
Medic. Goodbye.
Goodbye. No. He killed himself. Yep.
Whoops. Hi. Hello.
Is it over? Did the...
Dynamite planted.
I keep getting this guy. No?
Killing spree.
Yeah. Oh. Where did everybody go? I need a spawn.
Come on, post constructed.
All right.
Back to the main wall. Destroyed.
What? Oh, okay. The vault gate is destroyed. Well, but... Sorry, Roadrunner. Didn't mean to push you.
Landmine spotted. Check your command map.
What?
Landmine spotted. Check your command
Oh, crap.
map. Landmine spotted. Check your command
How did I make it out of there alive with all those land?
command map.
Holy
Landmine
shit.
spotted. Check your command map. Whoops. Landmine spotted. Check your command map. Killing spree. Check your command map. Landmine spotted. Check your command map.
Yeah, I hope you guys join me for Sunday around lunchtime here in Japan, where I'm going to do a model build.
Landmine spotted.
I'll continue my Gundam Z series builds. And at this time, it's going to be one of my students' choice. My piano student, chose... you'll wait and see which one. It's a good one.
Killing spree.
And I'll finish up the Gundam Z series probably... Oh boy, maybe next month, and then I'm gonna go on to something else. There are a lot of different characters in the Gundam Z universe. Is it okay? I don't know what I'm doing. Man, I hope the next map is really good. I don't know what comes after this one. I don't know the rotation.
Killing spree. No. Killing spree. Yes.
Huh? What? Bum-ba-dum. Let's go, Brad.
Great shot.
I'm getting better with my headshots in this game. Game's a little more faster paced. Let's go. Huh? Got him. Didn't even got a headshot at him. Or did I hit his butt? I'm not sure.
Killing
Yeah. You got it, man. Oh no, what's this? The elevator.
Killing spree.
I'm gonna get crushed. What are you doing? Oh, I put a grenade. Okay, go ahead. Flip the switch. There we go. Thank you. Right, how did I die and that other guy didn't? I need a medic. Yeah, screw it.
The enemy is weakened. Enemy is weakened. I'm an engineer.
Yes, you are. Okay. Where is he going? Okay. Where are we supposed to be going? Okay. Big deal. Who's over here? Nobody. What? Okay, we'll wait for him to open the door. All right, yay. Oopsie. We're in their spawn now. They don't see me. Stupid robots. I'm stuck in here. No.
Killing spree.
Oh boy. It's always a fun, entertaining Friday night here.
Killing spree.
5 minutes, soldier. Loose, loose.
5 minutes. Ah. Whew. Okay. Ah. Wow. He's good with that Panzerfaust.
Great shot.
I got a few headshots in there too. You know, I can get headshots when the guy dies. Weird little glitch. I can still get headshots.
Dynamite planted.
Where's the dynamite planet at the missile? Where's the missile? I don't even know where the missile's at. This map is so confusing. Where are we supposed to go up here?
Killing spree.
Never know where to go on this map. Let's see. Oh, here we go. No, is it what? Well, that's a missile. Is that the missile? No.
Dominating.
Okay, we got some people gathered here. Oh, wow. We did it? Oh, Browndorf is next.
That's not a bad map.
Dear Browndorf. Browndorf means brown village in German.
Yeah.
So we go to the brown village. That's woody. Lots of wood, a lot of conifers on there. Not easy. Well, I think, what is it, 9:50? So I think we'll go on and finish this map, I think. This is, how long is this map anyway? 20 minutes, I think? Stop it. Good job. Body parts everywhere. See how fun this game is? Wow, look at that ugly face. Okay. Okay. Fight! Let's go fight. We have to protect the, this is the wrong way. To protect the gate.
First blood.
Depot defenses
This gate
constructed.
here. Whoa. Oh, no. I got poison. Yeah.
Come on,
Sure,
folks.
it's on the shelf next to the right. Yeah, I keep them up there next to my Gundam models, too. I haven't gotten to the perfect grade models yet. Just change the topic now because we kind of talked a lot about homesteading. But maybe the perfect grade models are like the highest grade models to build, and not only the most difficult. I think they're most expensive. They cost anywhere from $500 to like $2,000. See, they always get the dynamite. So perfect grade is that's what I'm working myself up to, is the perfect grade model, but not those really expensive ones. There are
Dynamite defused.
no good perfect grade model kits that
Old city lost.
a little cheaper than that. So yeah, nice.
Old city lost. Reclaim it.
Oh,
Don't let
no.
them dynamite the main entrance.
Ah. I think after I finish this month's models, I think I'll showcase
Dynamite planted.
the models I've built so far. I also have a ton of old vintage models too that I collected when I was a kid. But those models require a lot of paint and gluing and sculpting, and it would take a long time to build that.
Killing spree.
Okay, so do we lose the...
The main entrance. Protect the bunker. Control.
Look at this. People are leaving. How long is this? Yeah, see, about 20 minutes. Shit. Oh, I'm gonna get out of here.
Dynamite planted.
Hey, what are you guys doing? Don't loaf around.
Dynamite planted.
Why don't you go fix some screen doors or something? I don't like any loafers here. If you don't have any work to do, just go home early then. Right, No Hope?
Protect the bunker. Control. Construct the depot defenses. They have destroyed the side entrance.
Hey,
They have damaged our command.
yeah, this server's died. Ah,
Command post constructed.
all right. It's starting to get a little lethargic around here. Where do they spawn? I think they spawn back here. Yeah, this is their... It's... Okay. Is that... Oh, hello there. Okay, I'll just keep killing that guy. Just wait for him. Okay, here.
Killing spree.
Nah. I couldn't get in a killing spree. Yeah, I was just thinking there are some kind of interesting cases where the government gets involved with monopolizing, like corporations or things like that, where they get involved with the corporations by like tax abatements, property abatements, and regulations. And I mean, there is a possibility where governments can monopolize homesteading through those regulations like zoning laws, and that will prevent individuals from claiming or developing land, and then it would thereby causing like inflating property values and creating barriers to entry. That's an example we can talk about at some other time.
Killing spree.
Come on, try go.
Killing spree. Killing spree.
It's almost 10 o'clock here. And I got revived. Thank you. Okay, we got 15 minutes. Where is he? What? Okay, fine then. And there's also something interesting we can go in further, like next time, to talk about like how you can do homesteading applies to cyberspace, cryptocurrencies and stuff, and Bitcoin. That's an interesting topic too. But I don't want to get into that now. That's too much, too big for now. It's getting late here, and kind of wrap things up a little bit.
Rampage. Dynamite planted.
What?
Dynamite diffused.
Everything's homesteaded. That's cool. Everyone's got their own private property and stuff. Run. What is this guy doing? Don't know. What's going on here, guys? I got him. Ah.
Dynamite planted.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Killing spree.
Snake at the beach. Well, come on, allies. Are we really holding up our defenses here? We're actually playing good defense?
Objective destroyed.
Huh?
Objective
Oh, no, we just lost.
Objective destroyed.
I opened my eye. Okay, open my mouth too soon. So let's see. E.T. more night fight. Oh, that one. Access engineer is a bit numb. Yep. It's 10 o'clock straight up. And this next one is a long one. This one's like a 30-minute map. And it's always hard for the allies to get into the last objective. Because it requires breaking into a room, which is surrounded by a couple of barriers. Yeah. Okay, I'll just let this go. Nice textures, so beautiful. See, how many people are left here? Stop pushing me. All right. They're already here. Where's the tank? Oh. You start spamming with the grenades down there. The bots will gather around them.
Killing spree.
Alrighty. Yeah, let's see if I get that guy on the building. Got him. Wait, the allies are inside the city? How?
Negative. Need a medic.
I wouldn't go up there if I were you, buddy. The tanks is going to blow that church to bits. Yeah, here it comes. Yeah, it's going to blow that thing to bits right there. Yeah, I wouldn't sit up there, Walter.
Need a medic.
There it comes, watch. Boom. That told you. Walter was obliterated. The tank moves by itself anyway. You don't repair it. It just moves by itself to the front. So it's just kind of... It's really lousy.
Killing spree. Need a medic. Attack. Attack.
All it requires is someone to touch the tank. Okay, thank you. Yep.
Need a medic. Attack.
May I'll just wait here. See?
Donka. Negative.
Oh no, that was someone's pan for us. I thought it was the tank blew me to bits. You just wait there in front of the gate. That's always fun.
Rampage.
There, go. Get me. There. Just Crumbly Cake was killed.
You got it. Killing spree.
Yep. That was fun. Okay, so now the allies have to get into this room here to steal the documents. Yeah. Man, it's just... Oh, there's somebody already in there. All right, cool. Hurry up and steal the documents. The problem is, can he get out? No, he was covert ops. He could have gotten out. But now,
Killing spree.
let's see. Let's go back in there again. You can just get a... Oh. Yeah, same guy.
He's gonna steal my uniform again.
Attack.
You know, I wish that guy would just...
Is it anti-rush on? Because I wish he would just go in and just... Let's see. Huh. I can't tell. I wish just steal the documents already. Let's see. He's still in there? Oh no. Did they finally get rid of him? Ooh, boy. I'll just open the door for them. Open the secret door and just let them in. Here, I'll open the door for you, sir.
Great shot.
There. Come on in.
Shot.
Door's open.
Dynamite planted.
You're not gonna...
Attack.
You dumb bot. The door's open. Come on in. Where is he? He just planted and left.
Hello.
Oh, there he is.
Hello. Negative.
Come on in. You idiot. You stupid idiot.
Donka.
I was being nice and opened the door for him. That's what I get for being nice. Pay the penalty. Take that. Wrong weapon. Jeez.
Commander decline.
Oh,
The enemy's weakened. Give it.
Oh. Let's get this wall built. Oh, that's not a wall. He's gonna plant. Oh, don't just let him plant dynamite. Don't do it.
Dynamite planted.
Yeah, that's good. We'll help him out a little bit. I wish I can kill my own teammates.
Dynamite defused.
Ah, damn it. You made me sad. Why did you defuse the dynamite? Jump up here. No, I'm not a medic. Let's try again. Let's see if we can get...
Killing spree.
Nobody? Where's everybody?
Deploy mortar.
Okay. Whoa! What going there? Landmines. All right. No, it's just...
Killing spree. Rampage.
Was that him?
Killing spree.
Wow, he went back real far. Okay. Mention. Ah, damn it.
Killing spree.
Okay, let me get rid of this. And that's it. Okay. Yeah, I think it's about time to quit anyway. We can continue this Sunday too.
Dynamite planted.
Yeah, thanks for coming out there, Eric Smith. I appreciate the feedback, and hope to see you guys maybe Sunday for a model build. Gundam. I'm gonna do the, like I said, I'm gonna do the Hyakushiki HG high grade
Dynamite planted.
model on Sunday, 12 o'clock Japan time. So tell your friends, come on out and we'll have a fun time. I'll show you how to build a high grade model. It's not going to be as difficult as the other one I did last week. That one was really difficult.
Dynamite planted.
But yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. And
You violated the
that's about it.
non-aggression principle.